Hello everybody and welcome back to another game of Fury of Dracula. This is another match from the Immortal Invitational tournament. It's a match between me playing as the Hunters and my opponent today is Sir Backstab. So I'll just do my normal tournament setup for this tournament and we'll get underway. So it's been quite a week. We're reaching the end of this tournament. We've only got 2 more weeks after this. If I win this game, then my teammate and I will be certainly 1 win ahead of the other teams, but it's very close. Very, very close. If I win, I think we're going to be on 11 wins, and then both Team Pirate Wizard and Dirty Deeds Done Cheap will be on 10 wins. So, yeah, it's going to be a close one. We got to play Dirty Deeds Done Cheap next week, and then we have to play Pirate Wizard the following week. So yeah, it's very, very close. It wouldn't have been this close if I hadn't lost my last 2 games, but that's just the way it goes. So obviously I've been thinking about that a lot during the week. It's very frustrating. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. That's what you want. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. Oh, I need to turn that off. Yep. The first... Oh. Have we... Nope. Okay, it's transition. Nice. Yeah, the first game that I lost against Mythios, that was, you know... It could have definitely swung in my favor. But, yeah, as soon as he outplayed me in that one combat, when Scotsword walked in, it was then very difficult for me to then get 2 other hunters in. So, yeah, I shouldn't have taken the risk. It was just my own fault. But then the other 2, I really felt like I let them slip through my fingers, which is... Normally, I like to say it's something I don't normally let happen. Normally, I lose games, which I shouldn't when I'm playing as Drag. I know it's Hunters. Normally with Hunters, I'm pretty good at coordinating things and getting over the finish line, but that's just the way it goes. So I've got to now try and draw on every bit of experience I can in order to win the next 3 games. This one and the next 2. I just want to make it really clear that Fangs of Fire and Mythios played very well against me, but obviously I can only focus on what I do from my side of the board. I can't dwell on what other people do. And from my perspective, I felt like I lost those games by myself. So, yeah, I just know if we win the majority of our games, then, or if we definitely win all, you know, this game plus the remaining 4, then we know we're champions. What do I think Backstab has done? I'll check Not and maybe Athens. Nope. Okay. Not in Athens, no. Just keep supplying up. Gotta try and get as... Nope, okay. Oh, Harker. I'll definitely equip. I've got Surprising Return, though. I think it's fine. I might not get newspaper. I've had quite a few games recently where newspaper has not been drawn. I know that's highly... Oh, that's good, though. I know it's highly unlikely, but I just don't want any sort of, like... I want to make this as easy as possible for me. So even though I've got the Surprising Return, I just want to make sure that nothing bad's going to happen. Good. Very good. Excellent, this is going very well. I'm going to trade already. I'm going to take both of these items. Crucifix can get discarded if need be. That's good. I will play Mystic Research. The reason why I don't play Mystic Research in a situation like this is because I know I'm just going to be standing still and supplying for the whole week anyway. So I'm very likely to get good events and items. Well, that's the idea anyway. You never know, the deck might be very cruel and have a lot of Dracula cards and then a lot of mediocre Hunter events on top. What I like to use Mystic Research for is when I am supplying on the move. In the 2nd and 3rd week, when I'm running around trying to deal with encounters and things, it allows me to be able to then, if I'm having to reposition my hunters, I can then move during the day and then supply at night. which just makes everything much better. Oh, interesting. Okay. If he wants Dark Call, I guess I'm okay with that. I haven't got behind the veil yet, so it'll be the advantage to me if I do draw behind the veil right now. I might have to move Rune Vigor off Mina onto Godalming or Seward, because they're less likely to die. Okay, that's awful, but we'll just have to go with it. First event. I'll keep the pistol. Yeah. Well. Okay. That's alright. Okay, double gun with holy bullets is not a bad combo. I probably prefer to have anti-fang stuff on her, but you never know. If I get into a good fight, then it might not be a problem. This kind of concerns me a little bit. The just wanted to give them a heads up. What am I doing? I'm trying to find that last white one. So, yeah. I would normally trade... Yes, got it. Come on. I'll keep it, it's fine. Is there anything I want to trade? Maybe I take Rune Vigor off her automatic right now. I'll give her a long night, just in case she needs to have something awful in her hand. Godalming needs horses with that sort of setup. I might be able to spread the white ones around. Fingers crossed, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What I'm really hoping for here is just a really nice, quick, easy game. I don't really want to get drawn into like a really drawn-out fight. Because that's kind of what's happened in the last two, and I've ended up sort of just losing concentration at the end. Which, again, I would say is not very typical. I mean, me losing combat is not very atypical. But losing concentration, yes. I like to say that I'm normally quite good at staying focused. It's been a bit weird that I've lost those last two games in somewhat uncharacteristic ways. This is interesting. This is kind of like old meta stuff here, with the starting position, misdirect, and then Dark Call. Potentially a hide now. But yeah, that's very interesting. Backstab's a newer member of the community, but I think also when you're a newer member, you're trying to sort of find your feet a little bit, and you probably get inspiration from watching other people play, or you know, you have your own gut instincts about how to play, and then you'll see if those actually sort of, you know, pay dividends. I normally give Vampire Lair to Van Helsing, so I could probably start organizing that as well. Okay, that's better than what I've got, so let's get rid of Crucifix. I'll keep dogs, actually, just in case he bumbles into something. That's going to be a problem. Okay, that's nice. Not going to complain about that. Don't need that. Not on Seward, anyway. There's one person who doesn't really need it. That's bad. I'll have to roll with double stake for now, and we'll see what the deal is. Okay, I'll get rid of that for now. Okay, so we got a lot of stakes. A lot of stakes. He's got a free supply action. I might have to play Mystic Research to free up a slot. So maybe I do give Vampire Lair to Van Helsing. You can't really do much. I think I'll sort of move these tickets around like this. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You can't really do much. Yeah, let's take Vampire Lair already. I can play Mystic Research with my day action if I'm really sort of stuck with what to do. You should do this. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well I've got Mystic Research, which will give me some good stuff. I've got Renewed Vigor. Not the worst hand to have Thursday, week 1. Could be better. Also could be a lot worse. So I've got Jovan Harker. Didn't draw Newspaper. But the fact I've got Harker in play, I feel a little bit more comfortable. There's still one horse to get. So just gotta hope that Van Helsing doesn't draw it, but there's always a possibility that's the case. So I might already have to move him across in order to try and to get that traded. I don't like doing that early when I don't know where Dracula is and missing out on supplies, but I might then have to pay Mystic Research to do it. So then people can supply during night to sort of compensate for the fact that Van Helsing is going to be moving. We'll see. Nothing in here that's very telling. I wish I could keep one Crucifix, but just with the way items have come out, I'm not going to keep them. So yeah, we'll see. Probably in the east would be my guess. So having stake and horses and sense of emergency is, you know, a pretty good start in that department. If I'm really desperate, I could Renewed Vigor, but I've got Vampire Lair, so I'm not going to stress if I have to let something with 7 points mature, but there's no Rumour token, so it's fine. There's 6 cards in here. Okay, we'll see if there's going to be a Rumour token. Can't be on the first space, so it's kind of interesting. Maybe it's a Hoax and then a Vampire? Potentially? I'd love to know if there's a hide here, but I don't have wax cylinders, so... Okay, there's a Rumour token, so it's probably Hoax and then a Vampire. That's very likely. Which is not a bad thing to do as Dracula. Could be a spy, could also be a bodyguard, so let's just keep supplying. Okay, double knife is a very nice combo. Chartered Carriage is also very good. Get rid of this. Excellent weather. Okay, there's a Dracula event on top, so I'm going to supply. If he's in the UK, I am potentially very dead with Van Helsing. He cannot defend himself against anything. Newspaper reports. Okay then, so tomorrow I'll know where he is. That's pretty good, I would say. Yeah, that's pretty good. I might trade a knife here to Seward on his turn. Let me try and improve horse economy here. Oh, actually let me do it. Okay, chuck that back in. Okay, I'll keep it. Yeah, I'm going to trade a knife to you, I think. I'd rather have an anti-escape bat item as you. The pistol can be discarded if I get a horse, if I decide to supply. Do I play Mystic Research? Do I give Renewed Vigor? I think giving Renewed Vigor to Seward makes the most sense. He's less likely to die. So let's just do that. And you're gonna try and improve horse economy. Okay. Oh, actually, that's better for her. Have I got all of them? 1, 2... Okay, my horse economy isn't great, but I've got all the white ones. So horses won't die. So Sue can get moving. Gadami can supply again if he wants to. Depends where this location is. As soon as I see it revealed, I'll make a judgment in terms of who's going to be moving. If need be, I might have to utilize a chartered carriage, depending on where it is. Might have to use a sense of emergency, maybe. Which, you know, to stop a hoax, not maybe the worst idea. 6, 7, well, we'll see. We'll see where it is. I assume he started east, just because of my setup. But it might not be. Oh, what? That's not what I thought was going to happen. I didn't trigger newspaper reports. Ah. Shit. Ah, I just skipped past without even thinking. I was in a train of thought. Crap. Oh well, okay. That's what happens if you don't pay attention to what you're doing. That's very good, though. Is he an island? I have to assume he's an island, I think. Oh, Christ. Okay, right, I'm gonna just, yeah, discard stake now. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I can potentially stop this. Yeah. Let's assume it's island. I can use wax cylinders with Seward first. And I can take excellent weather with thingy. Do I move her up to Bordeaux? In the off chance I have to go to Galway. I think the answer is yes. So that was my own stupidity. That put me in this situation, but fortunately wax cylinders is going to bail me out. Which, you know, I'm not going to complain about. Oh, I could reveal it now. Oh, crap. Okay, that's maturing. That's definitely maturing. I could have stopped it. I could have stopped it. Shit. Yeah, I could have stopped that because I could have used newspaper. I could have done a double trade. Shit. Crap. Okay, that's my own fault. I didn't trigger newspaper reports. That's just pure stupidity on my part. Okay, so I know where he's going. He's going Dublin to the UK. So, I should prepare for that. I can go up to Berlin. That was stupid. Very, very stupid. I could have stopped this hoax. But it's not the worst thing in the world. It's only 6. I might get lucky. I could just pay Mystic Research instantly afterwards. You pass. Well, I know he's hidden. Do I check what the... Yeah, I'm gonna check what the hide card is. That's pretty good play on his part. So this thing. If I pick up excellent weather and I go across onto Dublin... Dublin will be here where the Dark Core is. So I instantly move across. I get pushed back to Galway. Let me think about it. I'm trying to time if I need excellent weather. If I can stop it with excellent weather. So let's think. Yeah, I go on to Galway. Go on to Dublin. So wait, Dublin's going to be here where the Dark Call is. I move across. He hits me with bats. I assume. And then he'll push me back to Galway. That all happens tomorrow. Dublin slides to where Galway is. Van Helsing can't do anything. Next day, Van Helsing moves to Dublin. I could potentially move Mina across. If Galway hurts Van Helsing, I can move Mina across. Yeah, I'm gonna take the excellent weather. Oh, you muppet. Okay. Do I give Sword Vampire left for safekeeping? Actually, I'm going to do this. In case something really bad happens to Van Helsing, I'm going to give this stuff to Sword. Yeah. That makes sense to me. Okay. Okay, okay. Fine. That's interesting. Just because if Van Helsing gets beaten up, they can trade stuff to Mina. Mina moves over stakes, and then we all do bits and pieces in the UK. Yeah, I think it's okay to do it this way. Could have stopped Galway. The only way is if he gets an Unearthly Swiftness. But I've got Vampire there. So you have to use Unearthly Swiftness instantly, and I can take this down to 5 influence. Ah. If only, if only. If I hadn't skipped newspaper reports, I could have got Mina over to stop the... what I assume is the hoax. And I could have dealt with this with plenty of time. Ah, what a muppet. And this is what happens if you just skip through problems without thinking. But it's okay. I might keep Ganami where he is, because he can supply pretty well. Oh, so it has 2 heavenly hosts. I need to trade them. Oh my goodness, I am so stupid today. Right, okay, I'm gonna supply with both of them and then move them around. I want to see what Dracula's gonna do. If he's gonna stay in the UK or if he's gonna go into North Atlantic. Oh no, he's landed instantly in Swansea. Interesting. Right, okay, so he's gonna play that type of game with me. Fine. I guess I could move them both to Leipzig and then trade there. I don't really need horses I'm going across to the UK. It sucks I'm having to use Excellent Weather in this way. That's what you get for not triggering cards correctly. So we'll see if this costs me the game or not. I've got Vampire Lair, so I really hope this won't cost me the game, but we'll see. It'd be interesting to see if he... I think I need to cover Le Havre with Seward. I should have moved to Strasbourg today. That was an error. I could have got to Le Havre tomorrow. I can cover, you know, block the 2 sides. Maybe I should have traded Heroic Leap as well to him, so I could use Heroic Leap now. But I couldn't trade both Heroic Leap and Excellent Weather, so it's okay. He should ambush me with the bats. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Do I move Mina over? I think the answer is yes. Yeah. I'll play the safe way. I'll do this. If he has to use Unearthly Swiftness just to guarantee 5 points, then I am pretty happy with that. Actually, I'm going to try and get a... that makes... well, it makes Horse Economy better. Right, okay. I hope Galway's not a hoax. It'd be much better if it's something else. Mina can't... with renewed vigor, Mina can't get to Dublin in time. So then, if Unearthly Swiftness gets played immediately, I will move her to English Channel instead. Yeah, I kind of fucked that up. This makes me scream that it's not a hoax if he's spending this much time trying to work out if he wants to ambush me or not. Okay. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh. I mean, if he gets roadblock, he can also guarantee these points. The thing is, I'll know it quite quickly if I'll be able to stop this vampire or not. Oh. Well then. Very well played. Okay, that's a guaranteed 7 points for him then. Not a lot I can do about that. If that's the case, I will just prioritize going to Britannica then. I should have moved to Strasbourg. Because I could be in Le Havre now today. Ooh. You can't hide in London though, so that's okay for me. That's a very interesting way to do it. I've never seen anybody put fog down first. Yeah, if I played newspaper correctly, this wouldn't be a problem. Because I could have got Mina there in time, and she'd be trapped in fog, but this wouldn't mature. So yeah, that's all my fault. I just skipped through day prompts without even thinking about what it was I was doing. Okay, right then. So I'm going to be playing at a 5-point deficit. If it's 4 points, better. But yeah, 5 points, which is not great, but it is what it is. I could move Mina into Swansea instead if I wanted to. Yeah, because this fog's not going to disappear in time. Because I will need to deal with Swansea, so maybe I just deal with it in order. Let's go to Hamburg. He might escape via English Channel, but I'll be able to work it out pretty quickly. That's kind of the cool thing about it. Right, let's send Mina to... Oh, hang on a minute. Dublin matures, that first location gets taken off. Right, let's move Mina across this way. I'm going to try to tempt him to come this way via English Channel. Right. I may as well start trading stuff back then. So let's take that Vampire Lair and Mystic Research back, please, because I'm going to need them. I mean, it does nothing. Yeah, no point dealing with Swansea. So he's either now in Liverpool or in London. He can't hide in London, if he is. So if I move Mina into London, it cannot be Dracula's current location. His current location after this move is going to be either English Channel or Plymouth or Manchester. So London is very safe. So the only way is if she gets then battered into Dracula, and then I'm going to have issues. If that's the case, I'll have to very quickly trade Heroic Leap off Van Hel... Oh, I won't know it in time, will I? I might have to trade Heroic Leap around for her, so at least she does damage to Dracula. She's got a Holy Bullet, you never know. Might be able to do something decent here. I wonder if Dracula's going to go to C. My gut feeling is he is, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might move Gadami across already with the idea of maybe hitting him in Edinburgh with Heroic Leap. Because if he's in Manchester, I'll meet him in Edinburgh. And if he's having to use his second fog, I'm going to have quite a big advantage. Van Helsing can move off, because he's got horses, so I want him on the mainland. So I will keep him here so then he can use Vampire Lair, and then I move him off. That's how we're going to do that one. So what I'll probably do with Van Helsing is Mystic Research day. If I don't need to trade at night, I'll use Mystic Research supply, so I get another event. Then play Vampire Lair, do nothing, and then move. So I'm going to be on island for a little bit. But it's okay. Okay. Let's see if I can win with just giving away 5 influence. That'll be a 10 IDS win for my team. You never know. That might be vital. Hopefully we're not going to miss those 5 IDS at the end of the tournament. We'll see. Especially after my teammate managed to get, even though he lost against Wizakagic, he managed to get a kill on Van Helsing right at the end. Which got him 3 extra influence. So I feel really bad now if he did all that work to get 3 extra influence and I threw away 5 influence like that. Because I can't play the game properly. I guess. I don't know how it would have worked, actually, if Mina was trapped in fog and Van Helsing moved over. Because he would have got hit by bats, but then he would have nowhere to move to with bats, and then he might have still been delayed anyway. Ah, well, I don't know. I don't know how that would have worked, actually. I think he would have just been delayed on the spot. So it's possible he might be able to stake this, actually. But then would I have used excellent weather? Maybe not. Well, it's not a hoax, so Mystic Research will hopefully be stronger for me this way. So he's trying to work out where to go next, which makes sense. You could be in trouble if you go up towards Edinburgh. Could be in Liverpool now, so if in Manchester, if I then get... I could... Nah, Mina can't move twice with renewed vigor, unfortunately. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Not going to renewed vigor. Right, hopefully I'm not sending Mina to her doom here, but we'll see. So I'll move Femi Bob across. Yes. I think you supply. That makes the most sense. Keep you on the mainland, just ready to go. Do you play Mystic Research? Do you supply? Supply would be better. I play Mystic Research tonight, I suppose? Oh, wow. Oh, okay, I know exactly where you are. You're in Manchester, then. Ah, ha, ha. This is good. Oh, this is very good. I like this quite a bit. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. You do nothing. Right. I assume this is not a hoax. I'll feel really dumb about this if this is a hoax. But let's just play this anyway just to get this done. Okay, so there are 4 at the bottom. Let's play with Mina, because no reason not to. Ooh. I'll take the knife. Oh, that's very good. Come on. Okay. This is good. This is good. Okay, that's 7 points, but I'll reduce it down to 5. He could hide immediately now. So what I'll do here is I just move... So where could he be? He has to be in Manchester now. There's nowhere else he could be. Without misdirecting, there's nowhere else. If he moves onto Mina's space, I could play Renewed Vigor. Because I could then, in terms of emergency, down with Godalming. Which would be very good. Yeah. This is good. This is good. It could be better, but also me having Mina here is also an advantage for me. Ooh. Yeah, so this is looking very promising. He might also wolf form to Swansea. But then again, he's doing damage to himself. Which I would not say no to. So 4-1 at the bottom is very good. So I just remember I've got 3 more night supplies. So I've got to track them very carefully. Yeah. Now, of course, he could be putting fog into Edinburgh now. But I am going to work off probability that he hasn't got the second one. And if he does have it, then it's gone. So I don't have to worry about it anymore. Gotta be careful here with Dracula. We saw it in the game which my teammate played. If you miss position, you could die incredibly fast. Very, very fast as Dracula. So you gotta be very careful about how you do things. Van Helsing's definitely playing Vampire Lair. That's a certainty. I don't use up all my Mystic Research supplies because I want to be able to move Van Helsing onto Bordeaux and to supply quicker. So then I've got 2 Hunters with horses on the mainland ready to go. So yeah, it's kind of weird how things work, right? If... Oh, he's wolf forming. Are you wolf forming back to Swansea? Very, very possibly. Do I play Renewed Vigor? I could get a 2-on-1. I could get a 2-on-1, which wouldn't be a bad thing. I could Heroic Leap him, if I don't take the 2-on-1. But with Holy Bullet, I might be able to kill him. You never know. Tricky decision. Tricky decision. I don't know if do I really want to play Renewed Vigor this early? If I cripple him, he can be really hurt from this. So yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to play it. Yeah, I'm going to play it. Let's see if this works. So do normal movement onto Edinburgh. And then... No, there's no way I can play Charter Carriage in this situation, right? No, I'm going to play Sense of Emergency. I think that's a bug. Oh! He hid in Manchester. Ah, interesting. Okay. Let's apply. You're going to supply. Newspaper reports. I'll just play it immediately. He hid in Manchester. Let's play Vampire Lair. I want to force him up into Edinburgh. So let's apply with you. Ooh, okay, that changes equation. I'm going to have to do it this way. Sense of emergency. Right, I do not want to walk into his space. Godalming has enough movement. Yeah, they all have enough movement. Okay. Yep. Okay. I really don't want to pass. Crap. Yeah, I don't really want to move on to his space right now. I don't really have any really good second action. I want to force him up to Edinburgh. Yep. So, I'll do tickets, even though there's nothing really I want to... I'll keep that one. He might misdirect Liverpool. That's definitely a possibility. But what I think I'll do is I'll just supply with both... I'm going to supply with Godalming, actually. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to supply with him. Come on! That's exactly what I want. Oh, you legend. Yeah, let's supply. Holy Bullets. It's like the game wants me to play Holy Bullets. Hide Scouts. Oh, he went to Plymouth. Oh, you cheeky bastard. Okay. I'd even consider that possibility. Right then. Crap. That's bad. That's actually really bad. Ooh. Right. Okay. Right. I really fucked that one up. Okay. So what I'll do is, with Gadami and Mina, I will deal with these two encounters. Well, I guess Gadami could deal with all of them. Gadami's pretty well equipped. He's got Stake and 2 things and Heavenly and Heroic Leap. Yeah. I'm going to send Sud back. Send Mina across. Yeah. I got to keep Van Helsing here as a deterrent. Which isn't ideal. But that's okay. I didn't expend too much strength to do that. Shame I used Renewed Vigor, but it's what it is. Again, Dracula's really hurting himself here to do this. What? Thank you. I should be getting a second turn there. Do I just send you straight back to Amsterdam? I think the answer is yes. I got to keep you as a deterrent, unfortunately. Which isn't a great idea. Supply. Oh, you couldn't do that one turn later, could you? Christ. Okay. Let's move. I should probably have dealt with Plymouth, but it's fine. Yeah, I can kill 2 vampires in here. So that's fine. Let's search this with my stake. Nah, okay. Fine. Do I care about that maturing? I'll show him, it's fine. Do I take... Yeah, I'm going to take Heroic Leap off. Just in case something really funky happens later. He's doing a lot of damage to himself, so in that sense I can't really argue too much. And he's used Wolf Form. So he's going to be pretty vulnerable when he lands. I've got Forewarned on Mina, so if he decides to go back into Le Havre, I could just... I think if he lands immediately, I'll play Speedy Telegraph. Just to move Mina in first, because of the Forewarned. I can also get Seward there, which is good for me. So I get out 2 on 1. I can move Van Helsing to C. You know, it's funny, when I got that one-hired scout earlier, I did ask myself, is he in Ireland? Should I check Ireland? And I wish I'd done it now. Wish I'd done it. There was no reason not to, because I think it was 2 spaces on the trail at that point. Or was there? Or maybe not. Maybe just the misdirect. I can't remember when I drew it. I should have just checked Ireland. This would have solved all those problems. Oh well. Is what it is. Yeah, managed to be dealt with. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way he matures both of these things. Unless it's a heavenly... Not heavenly host. Desecrated soil. But there's no way he wolfforms to Plymouth and just puts down desecrated soil. That's so risky for him. He's probably put down second Falk there. Yeah, I should... Yeah, well... I went to Swansea. I just felt it was more likely that he would wolfform there, rather than going to Plymouth. But maybe I should have seen otherwise. I couldn't have got better than a 2-on-1 anyway. Oh, he's moved again. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. So that's the case. I just wait then. I'm not going to stress about this. I'm just going to supply. Oh. That's not ideal. Yeah, that's not ideal at all. I'm going to start 1 heavenly host. Gotta keep you here. Mina moves here. Mina and Sud can do a switcheroo with items tomorrow. Need heal. That's unfortunate. You stay where you are. And you stay where you are. They can be up in Paris to do a trade, or meet up in Brussels. And they can also then psychic scan France, which is very good for me. I can then quickly go into Germania to psychic scan. Yeah. The fact he doesn't have wolf form makes his movement very, very limited. North Atlantic is really bad for him because Van Helsing's sitting right there. You have to land in Gallia, which I'm going to be able to psychic scan. If he's on to North Sea, Germania, I can catch him pretty quickly. If he's going down this way, I have more movement than him. If he goes into Edinburgh, then he's trapped on this southern side, and the wolf form is not going to come back quickly enough. And I'm going to have to move into Manchester with good army tomorrow, so Edinburgh would be suicidal. If he moves a third sea space, then potentially there's some issues, but we'll see what he does. I'll move Van Helsing off island if he lands. Well, even if he doesn't land, I'll probably move him off anyway. Well, there's a risk he could be going North Sea, North Atlantic, then goes into Ireland again. That's a possibility. It's the only problem when you do wolf forms and sea movements, you're just hurting. And also with Dark Core, and he didn't feed before going across from Ireland to mainland Britannica. So, yeah, he's just, really hurt himself here. So as long as I just play this smart and I don't jump past him by mistake, I should be able to catch him. The other risk is then Mina dies if I use Heavenly Host incorrectly on her. But that's always a risk. It's always a risk. I've got Heroic Leap for him if he goes into Manchester. assume he's not going to do that. I think that'd be pretty crazy if that was the case. Kadami could fight him in the day and then trade Heroic Leap later. She's made a couple of false moves, like moving Mina across. I think she's done like 5 moves, which hasn't been supplying, but... it's okay. It's okay. This is the kind of, like, opponent that I don't really want to be facing at the end of the tournament, because even though they're newer, they've been gaining experience throughout the whole tournament. And because I haven't seen many of his games, I don't really know what he's going to do. Whereas if I'm playing somebody like, say, Spencer Wolfhard as an example. Oh, he's moving another C-space. Interesting. Sure, it's very scary to be against someone like that, but at the same time, I know what I'm up against in that sense, because I've played against them before. Okay. Yeah, I need to get these horses traded. That's just a no-brainer. Alright, never mind. We're going to trade in Brussels. Which is not what I want, but never mind. Do I supply with you? I think the answer is yes. Oh, I don't need to supply anymore. Yes. That's what you want to see. Okay. Okie dokie. That's fine. So I'll stake Manchester, and then I'll go down to Plymouth. Oh, another saboteur. Okay. Well, I showed one rifle, so I may as well show it again. Seward is probably the one who should supply, but once if I get a really good item. What other good item could I get? Let's use last night's supply. Okay. Oh, you beauty! After I discovered discarded a heavenly host, that's very unfortunate. Never mind. It is what it is. You never know. That might be enough to kill him, depending on how he moves. I'm gonna have to do it like that, which I'm not a fan of, but okay, okay. Right. Because I don't know where he's going. He could be an Irish Sea again. But again, he doesn't have wolf form. So again, I could just supply my way out of this problem. I don't have good enough tickets to get down to Saragossa to Psychic Scan, unfortunately. Is he just going to go another sea space? Possibly. If he moves another sea space, I'll move Van Helsing off, because there's no reason to keep Van Helsing here anymore. In fact, he's got Lucky Find. He can just go into a fight and get an item, which is very good. So that's my last night supply. So I got a 4-1 on Consecrated Ground off Mystic Research. To be honest, that's pretty good going. Pretty good going. He's probably going to keep going to sea until he gets his wolf form back. That would be my guess of what he's going to do. The thing is, there's no trail to deal with. So I can literally just focus on catching Dracula. And nothing else. So, yeah. We shall see. We shall see. I've still got one more week to catch before Fury of Dracula kicks in. I have still a stake kicking about on Van Helsing if I really need to deal with a vampire. So that's pretty good for me. Okay, Leo, that makes a lot of sense. If he tries to return to be the UK being sneaky, I can just Consecrate Ground him. I can't kill him immediately, but I can put him into the CG Hotel. You can check in anytime you want, but you can never leave. So yeah, he would make a huge mistake going back to the UK. I wish I'd kept the other Heavenly Host, but then again, in some ways I'm not, because I would have had it on double on Seward, and I don't know how I would have been able to trade them around. I'd rather have anti-escape as bat items in this situation. I feel that's much stronger. Um, he's so weak in terms of health that even a not optimal Consecrated Ground could still really hurt him. So let's think. He could be in South Atlantic. He could be in North Sea. He could be now. He could be currently in North Atlantic. He could be in Irish Sea. I don't know where he is. Basically, there's a lot of places I don't know. I don't have Hypnosis. I don't have Money Trail. So I'm gonna have to do it. Uh, Interesting. Okay. Hmm. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about that. Where could he be? Could he be in Iberia? Could he be... Ah. Yeah, I've got no idea where he is. I mean, they say if you don't know where he is, you should just supply out of the problem. How many hide scouts could I get? One. Oh, there's two. You never know. I don't CG blindly. That's the thing. Let's supply. I feel more comfortable with supplying here. I don't feel under as much time pressure. Oh, that's actually potentially quite useful. Yeah, that's very useful. Ooh, okay. Right. So I know he went South Atlantic or Irish Sea or North Sea. Okay, so it's not like he's done something weird and gone North Sea. Well, it doesn't. That's actually probably the worst result for me, but oh well. Oh, that's good though. Yes, supply. Right. So I guess the question is, do I throw Consecrated Ground out blindly? I don't really want to. Uh, I don't really want to. I probably should have been moving down to try and Psychic Scan Iberia. Hmm. Don't know. Yeah, I probably missed a trick with that. Do I play Consecrated Ground? I don't know where he is. Nope, that's a rule. You can't misdirect. Uh... So I know he didn't go North Sea, North Atlantic. The chances of that were highly unlikely anyway, so maybe we should have held the newspaper reports. Where could he be? I don't want to throw CG out blindly. I really don't want to throw it out blindly. Okay, so in Gallia. So I don't know, yeah, how that information spreadsheet. Maybe he's wondering if I can find out his location this way. Oh well, right. Let me go and deal with Plymouth. Yeah. Move Van Helsing off. I guess I move the other two into Germania to try and scan. That would make the most sense. If he's not in Germania, maybe I play Speedy Telegraph. Hmm. Yeah, maybe I use Speedy Telegraphs and I can Psychic Scan Germany first and then I can Consecrate Ground. Ah. Ah, is that the way to do it? Very possibly. Very possibly. If I use CG correctly, I don't think I can lose this game. If I waste it, then how much strength am I going to give up? Promise, Iberia, there's lots of places he can move around in. That's the thing. He has... Yeah, and I don't have a perfect CG either, so I can't nuke him if he goes to Granada. But I could force him back into Cadiz, and that'd give me time to get all the way down here. South of Land's gonna be on the show for quite a while. Yeah. I'm gonna play Speedy Telegraph so that I can get to Cologne with Sud and Mina. So I'm using Speedy Telegraph for the night action, not for the day action. Which is a bit unusual in terms of how to use Speedy Telegraph. Do I stay in place with Van Helsing? Do I move? I'd probably move, I think. I'm going to use... hang on a minute here. If Mina uses it, am I revealing much? No. I would rather use your Speedy Telegraph. I think that's the right thing to do. Do you supply or do you move? I think you move. Yeah, I think that's right. I'm making horse economy worse, which isn't ideal at this stage of the game, but I have to go with it anyway. Right, is this going to be a vampire or is it going to be fog? My guess is going to be fog. So I'm doing this for the night. I've never used Speed Telegraph for night action only. From he can now wolf form. But again, I've got the CG, and depending on how I play it, and if I could force him westward, Van Helsing's coming across and they can cut him off going this way. Yep. That sounds very promising to me. Yeah, just gotta be careful because of the wolf form. I can't misplay it. I can't misplay my CG. You gonna ambush me? Out of all the things, that could have been a lot worse. Right, so let's move this here. Because Speed Telegraph, if you don't know, it operates in day and night phase. Which is very good, as a card goes. That's very good. That's fine. Okay, so that's a bit of a bug. It should be allowed that I could trade something to Kadami first, but I can't, so no big deal. Right, I'm going to have to use CG. The problem is, if he's in Iberia, I don't know where he's landed. I really want to stop him from going to Mediterranean coast. But maybe I hold it. Right. I psychic scan first. Oh my goodness, do I play CG? Do I play CG? I really want to. If I get it wrong. I think I play it. Game. Oh, we found him! Okay, I wish I had the CG nuke, but I don't. But I can put it in Alicante, and now he's really hemmed in here. Wolf form is not very effective. I wish I'd put the permanent one in Alicante, so he can't easily wolf form there. Then again, if he does, then that's his wolf form gone. Ooh, okay, that worked out better than I thought it was going to. Right, so I'll try and get Sue to Geneva. I'll get Van Helsing to Bordeaux. Mina can get to Bordeaux as well. So I can maybe give Heavenly Host. I don't know what the thanks is for. I don't know what that thanks is for. I guess because of the C zone. Wow. Thanks, wow. So the cool thing is, it makes his encounter economy worse. He's going to have, well, not encounter economy, but he's having to misdirect Cadiz to move back to Cadiz, which is good for me. Or he has to wolf, he can wolf form now if he wanted to, but his wolf form location is Lisbon, which is an awful, awful wolf form location. Now, I should trade Chartered Carriage off to give it to Seward. You never know. Van Helsing and Mina alone. I've got a Heroic Leap. So that might be enough. That might be enough. Could have nuked him if I hadn't discarded. But then again, I would never be able to trade around those Heavenly Hosts to make that work. So I'm happy with this. Made the best of a worst case scenario. I want to try and kill him within this week so he doesn't get an extra 2 points for 4th week. Or IDS, I mean. Not points. So, yeah. What do you do, son? Do you move to Cadiz and then try to wolf him to Alicante the next day? I don't know where his fog is. He's been moving by sea so much, there's very few discarded cards. He might not have drawn his second fog. Which would be great for me, if that's the case. Where's the other sense of emergency? Mina has it. Ah, wrong hunters with wrong items. Well, I mean, it's not bad, because she could sense of emergency into Alicante tomorrow, which would be a pretty good move. I could just heroic leap him to death if he wolf forms later. Or, like, if he wolf forms next turn. Into Alicante. So he'll be at the amount of health I could just heroic leap him to death. And the way heroic leap works is it kills Dracula before the hunter dies. So if she's below 5 health, or on 5 health or below, it doesn't matter. You gain no influence for it. Because the way the card is worded, it clearly says the vampire takes 5 damage, and then you take 5 damage. The game instantly ends when Dracula dies. I've got Forewarned to stop the fog, so it's very probable that Mina will go in alone. So yeah, I could trade Heroic Leap to her. I don't know if Backstab's ever been in this sort of position before, where I've kind of caught him in this really awkward CG, and he hasn't really got a good way out of it. Oh, he's wolf forming now. Okay, cool. I'll take that. I'll take it. That's even better for me. I just got to get to him before South Atlantic falls off the trail. But next turn, he's going to have to move to either Santander or misdirect Cadiz, either which are good for me. So, I'm not going to complain at all. So, Godalming can't do anything. Fine. Seward's going to roll horses and hopefully roll well. Yep, you do. Excellent. Okay, I'll go down to Geneva because I might have to go down to Marseille to cut him off later. You move here, Sunshine. And Mina moves here. Very good. Very, very good. Excellent. You love it when a plan comes together. And because of this permanent token, he can't get around it. So yeah, wolf forming now was the wrong choice. Let's try and improve horse economy, just in case. Okay, I'm gonna throw it back in, unfortunately. Stupid wealth and privilege. I'll throw that back in. Seward. Oh, I forgot I had second forewarned. Oh. Well, if that's the case then, don't I just... I'll just trade another forewarned? Yeah, I'll trade a forewarned. You take great strength. Yeah. Let's trade items to pretend I'm trading, but I'm not actually going to trade anything. But Jack doesn't know that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so then what I need to do now on this turn, I need to make a decision about who moves in. If he goes right beside me, then I'll just move in with both. I mean, I've got Heroic Leap, right? So I don't need to move in with both. I can just move in with one. There's a chance he's going to hide in Lisbon. If he hides in Lisbon, then I just go to Cadiz the next turn, right? There's nowhere else for him to go. If he hides now, South Atlantic isn't available. So he's trapped. He's trapped behind the CG and his own sea space. And if he doesn't want to misdirect, then... yeah. Oh, ooh, okay. That's another way you can do it. Ooh, yeah. That's another way to play. Do I just use Heroic Leap now against him? I think the answer is yes. Because it makes his sea movement almost impossible. Do I supply with you? Yeah, I'm going to supply. If I can stop him from... well, he can still hide. Ah! Lol. Ah, crap. Right. Do I trade the Heroic Leap to Mina? Do I try to roll and get in? What's the chances I don't get in? Pretty high. Problem is now, depending what this encounter is, it's not as certain that he... well... there's another way. Van Helsing could die here. Because I don't have an item. Maybe I should have... you know what, I'm going to play it safe. I'll give... yes. I'll give Mina Heroic Leap. Reveal Sense of Emergency. Oh crap! Can I back out of this? Yes, I can. I'm gonna try and roll. Cool. So then I don't take the Sense of Emergency damage. Right. What have you played, son? You got Desperate Soul here. I assume you played Fog, but I can't be certain. I can trade Chartered Carriage. Oh, okay. No, do not, under any circumstances, play that. Okay, I've got to try and make sure I only take 2 damage here. If I take 4 damage, then I've got a bit of a problem. I'm just going to try and escape. I've got great strength, so if he stays in place to try and hurt Mina, I can get Van Helsing into the fight. If I trade Chartered Carriage, I don't have to then worry about fast horses failing me. So yeah, it's good. Okay, yes, I got out. Yay, let's go. Excellent. This is going to work perfectly. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Into a dusk. Right. Use Heroic Leap. Don't misplay. Sweet. Okay. So even though he fed, he's now on 3 health. He can't get his feedback. He can't go to C this turn. He's either going to have to go into Kadif or move it to me. Either which are good. Does Sud have sense of emergency? He doesn't have sense of emergency. You do nothing. You do nothing. You need to trade Chartered Carriage. So I'll give you Speedy Telegraph, give you Chartered Carriage. Yeah. And Mina heals. Cool. Okay. Now, what he should do here is move to Kadif. Kadif is the safest place for him to go. If he does go to Kadif, I will just move Mina onto Granada, so then I get rid of his Desecrated Soil. I can move Van Helsing here to stake this Vampire. He'll want to go to Kadif or Santander to then leave from South Atlantic, but then he's never gonna have enough health to go anywhere. That's the kind of cool thing about this. The way he gets out of this mess, I don't even know how he gets out of this mess. Wolf forming from Granada to Lisbon was not a good move. You need to use wolf form to be able to escape into the open part of the map, or to get to Mediterranean, and then you escape this way. He's basically trapped behind the CG and the sea space, which is very good. So, if he goes to Kadif, I will just ignore him. I will just go to Lisbon to take care of the vampire. I'll go to Granada to deal with the Desecrated Soil, so he can't get any benefit out of it. And then he's trapped between 2 hunters and CG. And then if he goes to sea, he'll die anyway. I can move Seward to block Santander. So yeah, this is working out very well for me. Working out perfectly. So it's just a slow and steady thing. Just keep blocking Dracula. Just make it really difficult for him to do anything. He could also stay in place, but then I just move Van Helsing in for free. I use Lucky Find when the vampire... I assume the vampire's going to ambush me. I'll keep Gadami where he is and just keep supplying, because you just never know. I might get something else which might be useful. Sister Agatha would be great here. Rufus Smith doesn't matter, because he's on such low health anyway, unless he's able to somehow feed in a combat. I got great strength, so again, I'm not really scared about Mina dying in a day combat. I'd only have to land 1 hit on him in the night combat to win. So, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's looking pretty good. If it goes into a day combat, I could even just use Heavenly Host, because I got great strength to stop the bite, so then Mina won't die. Yeah. Yeah, this is looking good. This is a really bad situation to be in as Dracula, because you just basically have no way out. If he goes to Santander, I'll just move in with both hunters. 1, 2... Yeah, I can't get there with Seward. I don't have the sense of emergency on the right person. Oh, he's staying in place. Okay, that's cool. Fine. I'll move in with Van Helsing and kill him that way. That's also another way he can do it. Do I play Speed Telegraph? No. I don't think so. I can't see what benefit Speed Telegraph gives me in this situation. So I'll just leave it be for now. That's fine. Okay, do I try to kill him just like that? With the Heavenly Host? Could do. I could do. I'm gonna dodge, and then I'll play Heavenly Host. I'm not overly concerned. Well, I've got to get through a vampire with Van Helsing. I'd be much happier if it was Seward. Ah, could have killed him. Could have killed him. Ah. I just gotta make sure I don't take too much damage with Mina here. Do I play Heavenly Host? He's probably gonna fang me now, right? Surely he plays fangs. So I'm just gonna play knife. Ah, I could have killed him. Always misplay Heavenly Host. Story of my life. GG! We got a win! Sorry! Let's go, Garlic Farmers. Whew. Okay. Made a little bit of hard work of that. But we got a win. That's the most important. 10 IDS. Back on the winning streak. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Whew. Still top of the table. Let's go. Wow. So what's mean? That's now 5-3 for me for this tournament. Let's see if I can finish 7-3. It's going to be a difficult task. I'm going to be playing against Spencer next week, and then either Pizza Wizard or Pirate Joe the following week. So, yeah, it's going to be very tough. But it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. Oh. GG closed the game, CG got me. Yep, indeed. To be fair, he had a lot of work to do to try and win from that position. I was pretty well equipped. Even if he escaped me, I could have dealt with all of his encounters down there. I had CG, you know, if I hadn't used CG there, I would have had CG for later. With Van Helsing, I'm sorry, with Godalming still supplying, he could have easily just drawn something like a Renewed Vigor, which would also help me. Yeah. I'm gonna say pseudo CG Hotel. Somebody's calling me. I don't know who that is. If it's important, they can call me back. So yeah. Wow. Okay. I am going to disconnect and just take it easy. I've got the game against Spencer on Thursday. We'll see what happens. Ooh. Should say for Snuffleupagus. Oh, he's left. Rip. Okay. Take care, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. So yeah, another win for the Garlic Farmers. We're top of the table, but only just. We'll see what Week 9 and Week 10 have in store for us. Take care, everybody. I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in another one very soon.